favourite is number 2. Unprecedented, hadn't done much for quite a while. It won a 3-year-old race through the Bathurst Carnival in 2011. So it's been a long time, since it's won a race. And it ran second to 50 Shades of Brown, as you mentioned. That run was pretty good, but it was a stand back to a mobile and over the short trip, and that can put a lot of pressure on the trotters back to the 1700. It did look the one on last week's run, but it's getting to a price now that I think is just too short. Mac has gone crackers, has never won a race in 23. Whiskey Business, if it trotted all the way, it's got some hope. It's big odds, but it's just that sort of race. GY Jack, trained by Ross Healy. Last start beaten a long way, but it doesn't usually trot. If it does, it's probably in the finish. Briscoe Silverwater can run a race at odds at times. Matt Nabby's first up from a problem, hasn't raced in a long time and is not wanted. King Croesus, as I mentioned, I've seen it go okay, and I thought it'd be big odds. And Pretty Boy Earl did a good job last start, but it puts extra pressure on it again over the short trip, but it's probably got a bit more improvement in it. Runners are moving up. Going for a gallop on the score up is Whiskey Business. Didn't interfere with anything, and it's going to miss it a long way here. The one, Whiskey Business, and they're just about right. Race 2 at Melton. They make a pretty good line, and they're racing. And going for a gallop out wide was Briscoe Silverwater, getting away nicely. Oh, galloping was the favourite, Unprecedented. It looked like it was probably going to lead, and then it broke and continues to do so. And getting interfered with was Matt Nabby, lost some ground as well. So going into the first turn, Macca's Gone Crackers was able to get to the front, and it settles down clear of GY Jack, which dropped in behind it. And then over on the outside third is Giddy Up Babe. Off the track, moving around them is Pretty Boy Earl. Then 3 back the pegs, King Croesus. On its outside is Shea Keystone. Then came Matt Nabby, 4 back on the inside as they turn at the 1200 from Unprecedented, Briscoe Silverwater and Whiskey Business along last. The first quarter in 31.2, the lead time in 7.9. And the leader is Macca's Gone Crackers, winless in 23 starts, leads 2 metres. Pretty Boy Earl, on the other hand, only had the 6 runs and is going for back-to-back victories. Third, the pegs, as GY Jack gets a good run. And then King Croesus in 4th spot, getting a cheap run. Came off the pegs there, so is now 1 out, 1 back. And then over on the inside, as they go to the 800, is Saving Ground Matt Nabby, 5th. Just struggling is Giddy Up Babe, and it loses some ground. Hooking out around it was Unprecedented. And then Briscoe Silverwater and Shea Keystone. Into the back, the second quarter, 31.1. And the leader shifts off the track. Mac has gone crackers down the back. And going to the lead, Pretty Boy Earl. Now, King Croesus came out 3 deep and forces Unprecedented out 4 wide. Over on the inside as they head off the back straight there, just blocked for a run was GY Jack. Well, Pretty Boy Earl's gone off stride here. Pretty Boy Earl's gone off stride, and Unprecedented hit the lead from King Croesus. 8 metres away, third was GY Jack, and they've got away from the others. 29.9 the third quarter. Unprecedented, who made that mistake at the start, put its nose in front. King Croesus keeps on kicking on. Briscoe Silverwater, who galloped the starts, run up behind them. And to the outside is GY Jack in the straight. Unprecedented, King Croesus. Now GY Jack getting home. GY Jack moved up to Unprecedented, King Croesus, Briscoe Silverwater. But GY Jack went home best, and GY Jack wins it. Seconds close. Briscoe Silverwater got second. Third home was King Croesus. Fourth is Unprecedented. Then came Mac has Gone Crackers, Shea Keystone, Pretty Boy Earl. Further back then to Matt Nabby, a gap to Whiskey Business and Giddy Up Babe. 31.6 the final quarter. Aldebaran Park mile rate of 23.4. GY Jack, well, it's galloped at nearly every start. And really all it had to do was trot and it'd be competitive, and that's what's happened. Number 4 by Wagon Apollo from Hickory, trick raced by R&S Healy, a Bale Brown Gelding 5. Ross Healy, the trainer, Rod Petroff, the driver. Number 4 beat 6 Briscoe Silverwater, who broke at the start. And it's by Brioso Hanover from Silverwater Lady, raced by M. Fells on, and they love it. Matthew Fells on the trainer and Josh Duggan the driver. And King Croesus, number 10 by Constaville from Pinevale B, raced by G. Gascoigne and M. Murphy. Glenn Gascoigne, the trainer-driver, ending up in third. Fourth goes to 2 Unprecedented after galloping early. And fifth in was 3 Macca's Gone Crackers. It's 4, 6, 10, 2. 4, 6, 10 and 2. Fifth in, number 3. Gross time of 2:11.9. Mile rate 23.4. Last mile of 2.4. And the last half mile in 61.6. 6 metres by half a neck. Last mile 2-4. Last half mile 61.6. 4, 6, 10 and 2. Fifth in was 3. Four, 6, 10, 2 are the numbers. And fifth was 3. 4, 6, 10 and 2. Last mile 2-4, the last half mile in 61.6. The Quinella will be 29.70, Exacta 78.60, the trifecta 597, first for 2,136. Numbers are 4, 6, 10 and 2. The running double at $14.90. Don't know how that works. You can read it off Sky, but can't get it on the TAB website, Brian. So go figure that one. 6 metres by half a neck. The time 2:11.9. A mile rate of 2:3.4. Last mile of 2:4. The last half mile in 61.6. So still the win in place that we need to get for race 2 at Melton. The winner was around the $9 mark.
So all clear.
Yep.
I want to have a look whether one of them got in the sprint line. What's that? King's Races or the other?
Yeah, might be one of them. Could be the other one, yeah. Delay with all clear. Stewards are looking at the home straight final time. So delay with all clear. Looking at the home straight final time to see if one of the runners got into the sprint lane. Still haven't got totes.